years been?
I can't complain much. Just chilling for real. Just got off of work.
Been good.
Nice, good man. That's what you should be doing. Chilling, taking a break.
Nice.
Yeah. So, the question I would like to ask Jinpachi is that, like, I know you already asked the question, what does making the character black or etc. add to the character? But what does having them white add to the character? Like, why exactly does that matter?
Okay, so
Your intellect is as weak as your dollar. Failure is your destiny. You disrespect yourself and your nation. You are made of stupid.
So all right. All right. So I'm gonna answer your question. I'll be fair and answer your question, and then I'm gonna phrase something after that. Okay. All right. So first off, if the character was original, all right. So if a character was originally a certain way, they should kind of maintain that what's the word I'm looking for? Like, maintain the character's identity, because people can argue it doesn't matter, but even Gordon's features, right? Like the red hair or brown hair. If their skin is white or whatever, it has an iconography to it. And if the character's been away for 70 years, to suddenly change them, especially in today's climate, it's more shallow. It's like a shallow thing. Were you here for the part where I was talking about Daredevil with Kingpin?
Yeah, but
all right. So with Kingpin, I don't know if you remember the original Daredevil movie. They made Kingpin black. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
During 2003, there was not as heavy as a political climate as there is now. So it's kind of like a thing where back then it was more of like, hey, we want to cast this person because they fit the role. And when you look at Michael Clark Duncan's physical stature and his acting ability, he was great in that role, right? But
so would you support him being Kingpin now?
See, but here's the thing. If he was Kingpin now, because of the climate, because, I don't know if you follow these writers and people and what they say, but it's a difference between hiring somebody because they're the best for the role versus I'm hiring them because we just need to have more diversity and inclusion. So I'll give you another example, right? Like, let's say you take a character like Blade.
Hold on. My bad. I'm going to let you continue your question. I'm sorry. I have ADHD, so sometimes if I get really excited, I really want to just add my point in.
No, you're good. You're good. You know what? Add your point now, and then I'll say what I'm going to say. Go ahead.
All right. I forgot his name. I think it's John Stewart, the Black Green Lantern. Is that his name?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So the reason he was included in the original Justice League cartoon was literally because there's like, hey, let's add a black person in here because we don't have no black people. Okay. But way before things became political, like nowadays, as you say, or whatever, was that in itself a problem?
It was not a problem, but let me give you a clear distinction there.
Well, what's the difference between?
But I'm explaining right now. I'm explaining right now. Hold on, because you asked me that. I'm explaining right now. John Stewart is not Black Hal Jordan, right? Is he Black Alan Scott?
No.
And in the lore of the Green Lantern universe, what did they already make very clear? That there are several Green Lanterns. There's an army of them. I never had a problem with John Stewart, right? Because of that. Now, again, I'll give you the reverse example. Okay? But hold on, because I want to give you a reverse example. Like, look at Blade. I mean, not Blade. Sorry, Spawn. There was a short period in the comics where they made Blade a white guy, right? They made him white. He was a white police officer. That shit was horrible for the same reasons. So it's not necessarily a thing of like, it's when they diversified him to be black or like Hispanic or whatever. It's also the other way around. You get me? Like, I personally don't like it because, again, it's cheap. In the case of Spawn, it was a disservice because, you have a character that's established. You have Al Simmons. And then having him recast as like this, white police officer, again, it might not have been agenda driven, but it was equally bad. I would feel the same if it was Blade or Black Panther or whatever other character. It's more so of a fact of like, you want diverse. I have nothing. So let me put it clearly. I have nothing against diverse characters at all. I don't care if a character is any race or sex, but when you're actively changing existing characters, and especially with the current political climate, that's when it becomes more of an issue. That's when it becomes a problem. For me, especially, and a lot of people feel this way, it's shallow, it's cheap, it doesn't add anything. It's like the logic of, if race doesn't matter, then why change? If it doesn't matter, why did he need to be changed from white to black? And if it does matter, then why does it matter? You get what I'm saying? That is to me the caveat of it. You can say it doesn't matter, so if it didn't matter, then why change it? Right? How many people can relate to Goku? How many people can relate to Naruto, and he doesn't necessarily look like?
I mean, a lot of people in the black community actually.
Real quick, what's up, Christian Frades? Roy Q in soon because little crowd right now.
There's even like a whole book based on.
Yeah, but that's kind of a reach, man. Because I like that to me is a reach. I mean, like obviously the Saiyans are like heavily like there's a lot of samurai influence in them too. Again, like. I don't necessarily see it. I know a lot of people may feel that way, but ultimately the Saiyans are not black, right? If you look at them on the surface, they are white. Most of them are whitish. I don't think there's ever been a black Saiyan on screen.
They're not. I think there are actually black Saiyans
on screen. On screen. I don't think I've ever seen a black Saiyan. I've seen some of them with tans, but like with the hair and shit like that. Like you look at them, they don't necessarily register as black at all. And obviously, there are more depictions of Asians than white people. But what I mean is, they're when you visually look at them, they don't register as black. I don't see how somebody can look at them and say that they're black. I mean, you can argue there's allegories for racism, right? Like if you look at like Frieza is definitely an allegory of like racism and shit.
We're kind of sidetracking here, but what I wanted to ask you is that like you already established, like what you said before, they've established like there's tons of Green Lanterns and stuff like that. Like how DC has established there's a whole entire like omniverse or multiverse, right? So what's wrong with one of those characters in a different universe different from the main continuity being black?
And again, it's because of the
I would like to answer the
political
question,
climate.
Oh, so the political climate.
So the political first off it's the political climate because there's a high to think that to assume that there's no agenda when it's blatantly being told to you.
Okay, here's what exactly is the agenda being pushed?
The agenda is you take characters, you take movies, you take heroes. I'm explaining it to you. Give me a second so I can finish. You take characters and you take IPs and you insert whatever Marxist mentalities, identity politics. It's a lot of it is social conditioning. It's to condition people. You know what I'm saying?
For what?
For Marxist mentalities, communist mentalities, social politics over merit.
So having black people is trying to confirm people to Marxism.
Did I say that? I didn't say that, right? What did I say? Wait, hold on, because let me tell you what I actually said that you didn't listen to. I'm gonna tell you what I said that you didn't listen to. I said I have no problems with black characters, right? Is Blade not a black character? Is Spawn not a black character?
Blade and Spawn are black characters, yes.
Okay.
But you said that
hold on. Is Darui a black character? You know who Darui is from Naruto, right? Is he not a black character?
Is he not a black character?
He's black, right? Is Raven from Tekken a black character? Is Eddie Goro a black character? All those characters I like. I don't have a problem with diverse characters. It's not about black characters. It's the fact that they're consciously.
That's not what I'm saying. But
what you said was is that I have you implied that what's wrong with black characters. I never said there was a problem with black characters. I specifically said race swaps, gender swaps, forced ideologies.
I didn't imply anything.
Well, your question implied that. Because
you had said that like, oh, it's clear that you had said, and I quote, the agenda is obvious. So I asked you, what is the agenda? And then you said, oh, it's socially conditioning for Marxism. And then I was like, so having black characters in your
it's about making. But you said so having black characters in media. But again, I never said that. I never implied that having black.
The question was.
Repeat your question.
I asked you earlier, right? Because you had said that it's different nowadays because it's obvious they're trying to push an agenda, and the agenda is obvious. And I asked you, so what was the agenda? What's the agenda? Like, what's the main purpose behind doing it? And then you said, oh, to socially condition people for Marxism and communism. Yeah,
and there's more to it than that as well.
And then I had asked you, so having more black characters would contribute to that.
And that's where you got disingenuous because I never said I didn't want more black characters. I never said. Let me finish. And I'm answering your question, but pay attention. You said that having more black characters. I never said. Pay attention. I never said I don't want more black characters. I'm perfectly okay with more black characters. Race swaps are not more black characters. They're race swaps. They're gender swaps. They are sexual orientation swaps. If they introduce
race do that exactly
again, because those weren't the characters. They can add new characters. Race swapping characters is about pushing social ideologies. Gender. All right. Do you need a character to look like you in order for you to relate to them? You don't find that extremely. Do you find that? Isn't that shallow? Don't you find that shallow?
I myself as a black person or whatever, I can I don't have to necessarily. They don't have to necessarily be the same color as me for me to see myself in them to some extent. But as studies show, having representation, regardless if they're a race swap or not, definitely does help certain communities.
Scary! Shiver my timbers! Shut up, man! Go back on your old ways, then.
So wouldn't this be better? Wouldn't new original characters that actually had the intention of being black, had the intention of being gay, had the intention of being women, wouldn't that be a much better execution of that than lazily race swapping Jim Gordon, which adds nothing to the character except like, hey, he's black now? So that's my whole point. But in addition to all of that,
but here's the thing: do you really think the majority of people that consume media care about this? Because
a majority of people are sheeple. They go with whatever for bad or worse. They're gonna go with anything that's mainstream.
Everyone was excited when the Little Mermaid was black.
That's bullshit because a lot of people were not excited about it. No. That was false. There was a lot of backlash.
But what about it being one of the top grossing movies of that year?
All right, but listen, top grossing movies of that year doesn't mean it did particularly well because during that time, a lot of movies were not doing well. So yes, it could have been. I don't know if that's true or not. It could have been a top grossing movie of that year, but it doesn't matter because during what year did it come out again? 2020, 2021? Do you remember?
22 maybe.
I don't know about that movie making a lot of money.
And regardless of the fact, that movie got a shit ton of backlash. That is a damn lie to say that people were all on board with it. It's simply not true. So
why did so many people go see it?
Listen, I don't
know. Maybe because it was Black Mermaid.
That could be it.
That was the selling point of the movie. It's like Little Mermaid, but black. It's like if you can't see the agenda in that, it's a little bit naive. So there isn't one.
I already had asked how does race swapping help them push this stuff?
How does race swapping enhance the characters? Explain how it enhances the character.
Because it helps. Because it helps other communities connect to that character.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard. You don't buy that? Yeah, Sean Penn, 2001, I am Sam. Remember? Went full retard. Went home empty-handed.
You don't think it excludes the people that it does it not exclude the people?
Why do they need it then? You have just said
I already
as
answered
a black
the question.
person that you don't necessarily need representation. So why would other people need it?
What do you mean? What do you
mean?
You said that. I said no. What Revit is doing is misrepresenting and strawmanning me here.
Scary! Shiver my timbers! Scary back in the day! Shut up, man!
That's not a straw man when you actually said that.
What I said is that I necessarily don't have
to be the same character. Why does it need to be racist?
Let me continue. What I said exactly was that they don't have to be the same color as me for me to relate to them to a certain level. That is what I said. Because I can relate to their struggles. I can relate to the.
What did you just say? And what did you just say about how does it enhance the character?
Because it helps other people in the other minorities see themselves in that character. Miles Morales was introduced. A lot of black people was excited for it.
That comic was ass, and it did terrible for years. Do you know that? Did you ever look at how those comics sold? I would suggest you look at those numbers and look at how the character actually was received. I'm not sending anything. I'm just saying you should look. You can look it up if you want. But here's the thing.
What about the Spider-Verse movies?
Right, exactly. So let me explain something right now. What more people are inclined to watch a movie than read a comic. Movies are always going to do better than comic books because it's more mainstream. So when it comes to the comic, Miles Morales as an inception as a character was not positively received. The movie again,
I'm an Ultimate Universe reader here. Yeah, not a lot of people were happy about that when it first happened. But sorry for interrupting.
What about Naomi? That superhero Naomi was originally a comic book character, but then also had a TV show adaptation on CW, which was canceled. Why weren't people watching that? A black female superhero.
I don't even know who Naomi is. Who is it?
There you go. Why? Because she wasn't a race swapped hero. You don't know. She doesn't have the brand recognition behind her.
Exactly.
So again, why not just make a new fucking character?
When they
get it over on the merit of being good.
Oh wait, hold on. So
because they just want to get money, they weaponize the character.
One at a time, guys. One at a time. I'm getting a bit lost.
No,
here.
but that's an example of what we're saying.
I mean, I typically just don't tend to watch CW shows, so you didn't really make a point there.
But she was also a comic book character as well. What about Black Lightning?
Well, I didn't. I don't watch CW shows.
Okay, but Black Lightning isn't just a CW character. A CW show character.
Yeah, I've seen the cartoon Black Lightning.
Sorry.
But I haven't seen the live action show.
So again, it's like, hey, the brand recognition isn't there, so it's not going to sell well. So look at Riri Williams. You know who Riri Williams is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not doing well. People don't care about that character.
Well, she was in Black Panther.
Yeah, okay. People watched that movie because it was Black Panther, which had brand recognition. Again, they take
been popular, even in her comic.
You take a character and you hijack it again to get artificial fucking.
Wait, hold on. Artificial. But Riri Williams is an original black character. She's not a race swap.
I know she's not.
So doesn't that go against your entire thing?
It doesn't because it doesn't at all because it implies that the characters won't be successful unless they have the name fucking Iron Man or Spider-Man. It implies that black people don't really care about black characters unless it has the brand recognition of Spider-Man, X-Men, whatever. So it's shallow. That's the whole point. It's very shallow. It's a shallow.
Are you a black person?
Soulless race swap? I'm Dominican.
I am from the UK.
You know what a Dominican is?
Yes.
Okay, I'm Dominican. I'm not white. I don't have a dog in this fight as far as like, I'm not against any particular race. I have cousins and family members that are black as any. I don't care if you didn't ask for it. I'm telling you it. I have African. All right, but I'm talking right now.
You're arguing against something I never said.
I'm telling you something. I'm not saying that you're arguing what you didn't say. I'm saying what I want to say.
I am black and my hair's nappy. Sorry, people.
My hair is fucking nappy. I'm Dominican. I am not a fucking white person. I'm not whatever.
That's all good. There's black people in the chat as well.
Yeah. So that argument is what I'm trying to say is like even you asked me what I am. You asked me if I was black or not, so I'm giving you an answer. You can say you didn't ask all that. When you asked my race, I'm giving you a thorough fucking answer.
And I'd asked that question because you were going on about like, well, see, why didn't they do it? Because it implies that black people aren't good enough, or don't have the brand recognition unless Spider-Man or insert character.
Which is true. It's observably true. But then when you have a good original character like Spawn or Blade, it does well. So again, shallow race swaps are shallow. It's shallow. Make a good character of color of whatever race, and it will get over if it's good. But again, that's not what these people want to do. They want to tell their stories. They want to put whatever agendas they have in existing media because they want people to see them. They have no faith in what they're really saying because if they did, they would make original stories. That's the whole point.
So, okay. What are some examples of race swaps that flopped? Because I can name a lot of movies and stuff like that actually have race swaps that did very successful.
Johnny Storm from Fan Four Stick.
Fan Four Stick was just an overall terrible movie.
Ghostbusters 2016. Taskmaster and Black Widow.
Okay.
Oh God, I hated that film. Oh, they did my boy dirty.
Yeah, Black Widow was pretty bad. All right, now name the original black superheroes that did, or the original movies that did very well without any brand recognition.
Okay, movies with race swaps. Mm-hmm. So you're saying that race swaps usually lead to like flopping? Is that what you're implying? Like at the box?
I never said that it implies that it's flopping. I said it's lazy and cheap.
Okay.
I never said that they can't do well. I said that they're lazy and cheap and shallow.
All right. Do you think the majority of black people would agree with that statement?
I don't think a majority of. I mean, it depends on their political views. That's really what it comes down to.
I've heard black people complain about whitewashing, and now it's us really doing the very thing we hate and doing it with blackwashing.
It's not
like Cleopatra being black, for example.
It's not the same thing, though. Can I explain why it's not the same thing? Because it's different. Because it's different. Hold on. It's different when you take a character that's in the majority and make them a minority, or then taking a minority character and then added them to the majority. Because can we all agree here that black people lack representation? Can we agree? Yes or no?
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard. You don't buy that? Yeah, Sean Penn, 2001, I am saying. Remember? Went full retard. Went home empty-handed.
Not current day. No.
Not current day. There's more animals. I think there's more talking animals than there are black people.
Today we get overrepresented.
These days, no. These days,
you don't
no.
have any source for this. Any source.
Look at media.
Yeah.
What the hell you mean any source? Look at modern media.
You can't escape it. It's everywhere.
I live in the UK. Do you know how often it is?
But there's still like millions upon millions of white men getting representation over black people, over people in color in general. Is that not true?
It's not. Look at modern Hollywood.
It wasn't
Look at modern Hollywood. Look at the games that are coming out. Just within media in general. Media in general is showing all these characters that are being race swapped or purposely having a diverse cast just for the sake of it, because of ESG, DEI, Bridge, and anything else that will go align with their views, such as activists having control over what's being put out within media. That's why you're seeing it, and a lot of it is not genuine. And a lot of people that cheer on are a loud minority.
Oh, like I hear
how do you know they're minorities?
Then why are so many films and shows and games?
I know they're a loud minority because most of them constantly stay online, and when it comes down to supporting the movie, the show, or the game, they know where to be found. That's why a lot of them do poorly. Look at Flintlock, a game that on Steam has 600 and so players on launch day, which is terrible. And within a week, they already lost 70% of their player base. Look at Concord. No one cares about that game. The open beta did terrible. People don't like these games, these movies, these shows usually. And most of the people who are cheering it on are online, and then they don't support it.
And so I want to put on that very mercenary hat for a second and talk about the way that we decide how we're going to sell the art that we make and how we're going to approach the audiences that we make it for. Because I think so often when people like us get told, from higher ups or from society at large, this isn't what players want, it's not a conversation about content, it's a conversation about demographics. And I think that in our industry and in so many creative industries, if you want to look at film and television and any art form, we start treating our core demographics as a fixed and static value, something that does not want to change and something that is locked in place. So despite the changing face of audiences, despite the changing face of conferences like this one, we still look at our core demographics and say, okay, they're white, cis, hetero males. And we cater almost exclusively to them. And the problem is that we don't just cater to them here's something that we think you'll enjoy. We cater to them the way that we cater to a picky baby. We feed them the same thing that we know that they love, and we keep on feeding it. We're like, here you go, you love it, eat this, eat this, eat this. So that then when they get anything else, they react as a picky baby would, which is be like, whoa, no, thank you. I do not want this. And we've actually done this so long that what we're doing is creating an entire nation of picky babies, and they make us scared to deviate from what we actually want to do, just in case these picky babies don't want to play our game.
Just like they didn't support other original black characters, again, like Naomi.
Or Zhao. Or that Zhao game.
Yeah, exactly. Support it if it's a race swap character. Other than that, they're not going to support. That's been proven. What if you want to accept it or not? Hurt your feelings or not? That's what it comes down to. They race swap Superman. Black people gonna gaslight people into liking it.
Okay.
Because whenever you criticize what's going on, they always try to throw the race because they expect everyone to cheer it on and accept it when everyone knows it's bullshit.
Nobody cares. The general public.
They do care.
They do.
Yes, they do.
I guarantee you, if Superman is black in the next movie, it's going to sell well.
If they didn't care, those games would have done well.
It'll sell well off of the name recognition. Why aren't these original characters doing well? Why can't you answer that?
Why aren't the original?
Why are they flopping?
The original characters? The original characters are still doing well.
What happened to the
They're not doing well. They got fucking canceled.
What about the
Miles Morales is Spider-Man. It has the Spider-Man brand recognition.
Is he not an original black character?
No, he's basically fucking Spider-Man, but black. It's Spider-Man. They look at Miles Morales, they're like Spider-Man.
How is he not an original character?
Black Spider-Man.
He is.
Let me explain that.
He's not.
People were pissed off about
Spider-Man who was black because they barely acknowledge his.
So how exactly is he? How exactly is he the same exact character like Spider-Man?
Hold on.
Does he not have his own set of unique powers, like going invisible and electrocuting people?
Hold on.
Let's spirit talk. Let's spirit talk.
My whole channel about the Ultimate Universe. People were pissed off about Miles Morales because of the death of Ultimate Spider-Man. If you don't know what happened before that comic, we had Ultimate 3 and Ultimatum. Those two books basically killed the Ultimate Universe line. And the last good book we had was Ultimate Spider-Man. Like, literally a few months after that event, we got the death of Ultimate Spider-Man, which is good, but it pissed a lot of people off. And then what they decided to do was to introduce Miles to be the next Spider-Man. Nobody wanted this when it first happened. Nobody asked for this. It took a long time for people to even start liking Miles, but the whole inception to this character, even Michael Bendis said it himself. He wanted him to be a black version of Spider-Man. That was the original intention of making the character. Not because of if it actually made sense. He just wanted a black Spider-Man in general. And when people constantly bring this up, people get offended by it. And it's
when a black person takes a mantle of another superhero, because that's what superheroes are, they're mantles, they often get passed down or whatever. So when a black person takes it, it has to be a very good reason.
No. Ultimate 3 and Ultimatum happened. They're pretty awful books. And then you killed off the best character of the entire Ultimate Universe line? Yeah. Like, a lot of people are going to be pissed off about it. I'm telling you, those two books are pretty fucking bad. Sorry about my language, but I mean, they're awful. And then killing off the most favorite character of the entire universe. Like, yeah, that's why people were pissed. But don't get it twisted. People know why Miles is about. He's there to basically be black Spider-Man, not myself.
And to your point about it, when a black person takes the mantle, whatever. When a white dude became Spawn, it was also dog shit.
Because, like I already explained,
but keyword. No, it's not different. It's different because your perspective. I'm not mad. I'm talking to you, but you keep interrupting me, so I have to talk louder than you because you keep fucking interrupting me. If you just shut up and let me finish, then then I'll get to the point.
Shiver my timbers! Shut up, man!
But anyway, when it comes to Spawn, when they race swap Spawn to be white, it failed. And it's not the same thing. That's made up fucking bullshit. mental gymnastics that people do to justify race swaps, to justify blackwashing. Whitewashing and blackwashing both fucking suck.
Maria,
yeah.
Are you a man?
I mean, I'm trans.
Oh, right.
Oh, shiver my timbers.
Why did you ask that question?
I didn't know.
No, I wasn't talking about you, Spirit. I was talking about Revenant.
Oh my god.
Oh, shiver my timbers.
Okay, so you're a man.
Yeah, I am. Thank you. Thanks for respecting my gender identity.
Okay, all right. All right, thanks for letting me know, Martin.
Oh my god.
These niggas dumb, bro.
It all makes sense. It all makes sense.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Sense.
It makes sense now. So, yeah.
This guy thinks he's a woman.
So.
His entire argument makes sense now.
Oh, so okay, now y'all just blatantly being transphobic. Okay.
I mean, there's no such thing as transphobic.
What is?
A man can't be a woman can't be a man. You have chromosomes. Your chromosomes are male.
Come on.
Do you know what a chromosome is? Do you know what a chromosome is? You know what a chromosome is?
You know, majority of the scientific community disagrees with y'all, right?
And you know that that's bullshit, and no amount of gaslighting is going to change that a man is not a woman and a woman is not a man.
Conservatives don't live in fucking reality.
All right, we don't live in reality. You walk around with a dick swinging around and you think you're a woman. We don't live in reality.
A man who thinks he's a woman is talking about living in reality. Make that make sense.
So you guys pretty much already say y'all disagree with
Supporting
science.
and defending race swap characters. And
y'all
first,
already
the
say
first
y'all
comment
disagree
you
with
want to leave
science.
is, aren't you out?
No. It sounds like you disagree with science, but sure,
okay,
sure, whatever you need to say.
Majority of the science
All right, and the dick and balls and testosterone and chromosomes you have say that you're a man.
You know, you want to join so then you can defend your point.
You know, sex is a lot more complicated than chromosomes, right?
Bullshit. You're a fucking man. There's no gaslighting. Listen, the source is you have a dick. You have a dick, so you're a man. You have dick and balls, you're a man.
That's not always the case.
Yeah, BS.
So if it disagrees with you, it's BS.
No, reality
How do you know this?
Allegedly
because of reality.
How do you know it? What reality shows you this?
Your chromosomes, your dick and balls, your fucking semen count, your semen count. All right, when you have intersex people that are hermaphrodites, that's not the same as trans. A man is not a woman is not a man.
Fox!
But I'm saying that scientists agree that trans identity is valid. Have y'all done any research on this?
Again, most you're talking about scientists. I know what biology is. I understand fucking science. I don't care what scientists have been paid to fucking say. I don't care what shows. I don't care what these people are. They are paid to say it. There's political interest in them saying it. A man is not a woman is not a man. Period.
Like big
sorry, sorry, but not sorry. Period.
I mean, y'all wouldn't say this in my face anyway, so I don't really care.
Hey boy, get yourself into the streets. This is you. This is genuine you in public, nigga. This is genuine you. I can tell you right now, nigga. You in genuine public street. And I tell you right now, bro. You will be preaching. So here's a footage and video of you preaching, nigga.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
I can call the police if you'd like me to. You need to settle down.
You need to settle down and mind your business, okay? Ma'am, once again, ma'am.
I said both of you.
No, you said sir. Once again, it's ma'am.
I actually said both of you guys. It was general.
Right beforehand, you fucking said sir.
Sir? Okay.
Motherfucker, take it outside. If you want to call me sir again, I will show you a fucking sir.
I apologize.
Motherfucker.
I apologize now.
I need your corporate number. Because I'm going to call them and talk about how it was misgendered several times in this store.
I apologize for that.
I need your corporate number now.
I can get it for you. Like, it's not a problem.
Get it for me now.
I can do that. I'm going to ask you to calm down and stop cussing.
Give me your corporate number. Well, I'm going to ask you for the 5th time to stop calling me a man, because quite clearly I am not.
And I apologize. I'm sorry for that, ma'am. I will get you that number. Is that okay?
Yes, get it for me now.
I'm asking you to stop
Get it
cussing.
for me now. I'm not cussing. I'm not cussing.
Okay.
Give me the damn number now, please. Ooh.
Ma'am, I apologize. I apologize, ma'am. I will get you that number right now.
No, you're just going to keep bumping your gums. You're just going to keep bumping your gums and disrespecting trans people in this store, which I plan on telling the entire LGBTQ community. You're going to lose money over this.
Because like biggest like y'all are just only online. That's why I don't show your faces or anything.
Okay. Is that what you look like? That's your face?
Is that supposed to be a threat? Please don't. I've been trying to de-escalate this situation.
But Revenant, if the scientific community agrees that trans identities are valid, who are you to say that's incorrect?
Scientist community. What is this community?
Have you done any reading on it? On like trans people or
transgenders?
Yeah, I'm asking. Have you done any research on how the scientific community?
Yeah, I have. They
so you know that majority. So you know the majority of them agree.
Where they get paid a lot of money to do that.
Any evidence?
Where Democrats and the left gaslight them into making it seem like it's a legit thing when all it is, it's destroying people's bodies. That's why the suicide rate is very high amongst your people.
What do you mean, your people?
Have you done some research on that? Have you looked into suicide rate of transgenders?
Yeah.
When they want to detransition, why do you think they want to detransition? What about the trans youth?
Hold on,
right?
you know,
Exactly. Tell that motherfucker, Rev.
Very low percent, right?
A low percent is also the same amount as transgenders, who make up a low percent as well.
It's an extremely small percentage of
a very small percentage.
Just as much as there's always a low percent of people who support original black characters.
Yep.
That's a good point there. I must say.
Oh my god.
But anyways, whatever, right? So, so y'all so what is your source to back up their being paid by the Democrats and all this shit? Or is this another conspiracy for y'all?
Oh yeah, there you go. It's more buzzwords. Conspiracy. Women have dicks. It's a conspiracy.
I mean, y'all literally have been y'all have been doing the same thing since I got here. Y'all just repeating whatever YouTube channels y'all watch.
Reality is not YouTube channels. What the fuck are you talking about?
What?
Over here
I said y'all just been repeating any anti-woke YouTube channels y'all watch.
And everyone who doesn't agree with you is sexist, misogynist, weird, lonely, hateful, repulsive, correct? I mean, you usually run to that argument when anyone brings up certain changes in this game. And of course you are a simp.
Y'all use the same buzzwords. Y'all use the same arguments.
And what you're doing now is the equivalency of what you're saying we're doing. But again, you do understand that groups gain traction because there are people with similar thought processes, right? Just like there are people like you that believe that the lie that women can be men and men can be women.
But how do you know that's a lie when you yourself is not a scientist? All
right. Are you a scientist? Are you a scientist?
No, but
how do you know you're not a scientist, right?
Agrees with me.
You're not a scientist. You're the scientists that disagree, right? You know how many studies get overturned in history?
Show me something.
Have you looked into that? The scientists disagree?
I'm not the main host right now, so I can't post shit.
Oh, Revenant, do it. You can do it. You're the main host.
I'm
not posting shit for you. You don't tell me what to do,
bro. No one has to post shit. The fact that you're sitting here trying to gaslight and make it and use your head cannon. That a man with a dick could put a skirt on and say he's a woman.
I know damn well this nigga did not just say head cannon.
Your head cannon. That's what it is. Your head cannon. Your head cannon. Your made up shit.
What is it that the individual wanted to see?
I know this tranny didn't just try to correct me.
Oh, now you're losing slurs?
Oh, tranny's a slur? Tranny's a slur? That's not a fucking slur. Tranny's not a slur. It's not tranny. It's not tranny, but it's not. Tranny, it's not. It's not.
Conservatives don't.
Mentally ill man who thinks he's a woman. Mentally ill man who thinks his name is Maria. Get your head examined.
Wait, hold on. So you can't change your name now?
You could change your name, but you're the one who's saying you're a woman. You said you're a woman. Did you not say? Did you not say you're a woman? Did you not say you're a woman? Did you not say you're a woman? Did you not say you're a woman?
No.
Did you answer the question? Answer the question. Answer the question. Did you not say you were a woman?
I said I was trans.
All right, you said you were trans. What did you transition to? All right, do the mental gymnastics to try to win and try to figure a way to make this go in your favor. Go ahead, think about it. You said you're a woman. You're not a woman. You're a man with a dick. Sorry.
Cue the Jeopardy music.
Put some Benny Hill on.
No, I'm just kind of mind broken right now over y'all.
You've been mind broken, bro. You think you could be a woman? That's already mind broken.
Y'all, we were having a discussion about wokeness, and then y'all immediately
we were talking about it. You go back and forth in circles and try to gaslight your points. That made no sense.
I've been trying
to tell you about how these characters
y'all just been repeating each other.
Race swapped.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard. You don't buy that? Yeah, Sean Penn, 2001, I am saying. Remember? Went full retard. Went home empty-handed.
Who don't want it? Spirit of Paradox even explained the comic book community that rejected Miles Morales. He even explained the reason why Miles Morales was even about the character.
Yo,
y'all niggas mad, bro.
Your intellect is as weak as your dollar. Failure is your destiny. You disrespect yourself and your nation. You are made of stupid.
Sounds like you're mad, bro. Got those angry emotions right now.
Oh, I'm gonna fight people in the streets. Oh, I'm gonna go shop and argue with this motherfucker. I'm gonna go to the restaurant and argue with this bitch ass dude for misgendering me.
Scumbag, and you're a liar. I heard you. Stop fucking gaslighting trans people. Wait, what? Did you call me sir again? What was that? You said goodnight, sir? Alex, I'm gonna be talking to corporate about you, you motherfucker. Fuck you. Okay? That's bullshit. You don't fucking harass trans people at work. Yeah, you did. And I'm walking out and you're like, have a good night, sir? What the fuck is that? No, you don't fucking do this to trans people. This is discrimination. No, this is discrimination. I'm fucking done with it. No, I'm gonna talk to corporate about this. You don't harass trans people. Hey, you know, it's one of the stupid things when you're catching Karens.
I didn't even say nothing.
You call me sir, and you're talking shit, calling me sir on the way out. This is transphobic harassment. You're a fucking bigot at work. Alright, Alex, you know what? I can't wait to this. He admits twice calling me sir. No, he lied about the first one. No, you called me sir twice. Twice. Yeah, but you shouldn't be fucking harassing people with slurs. It's a slur. Do you not understand? It's like if you call the person of color the N-word. Don't fucking. You did on the way out. I don't care. I have the right to be pissed about it. You fucking did.
I said I'll lock the door.
You fucking did, you liar. And I'm gonna hold you accountable. Cis people need to be held accountable for how they treat trans people. And I'm not gonna put up with this shit anymore.
You're crazy, bro.
You're fucking. Don't call me fucking bro. Stop fucking throwing slurs at me, you fucking piece of shit.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard. You don't buy that? Yeah, Sean Penn, 2001, I am saying. Remember? Went full retard. Went home empty-handed.
No, fuck you. I ain't your sis. I ain't your fucking bro. You don't even fucking know me. Oh, you want to flash gang signs at me?
Fuck you.
Alright. Yeah, fuck your ass. Oh, do you want to talk about sucking dick now? Why is it that you fucking weird cis people are so obsessed with sex? You have fucking discrimination going on, and your brain goes to fucking dick sucking. Don't fucking call me sir. This is transphobia. Right here at the top. Yeah, you know, you haven't heard blasphemy, motherfucker. Fuck you.
It's just so
hormones are coming in.
Hey, you're the one who interrupts people. So we have to raise our voice because
I've been getting interrupted many times here.
You don't have the maturity to shut up and let people talk. You interrupted me from the first question you asked me. You didn't even let me finish.
You calling me slurs, bro. You don't want to start.
Tranny's not a slur.
You don't want to.
Tranny's not a slur.
How is that not a slur?
Because it's not a slur. Tranny's not a slur. It's not. It's not a slur.
So you're just gonna keep repeating it.
Tranny? Yeah, tranny. It's not a slur.
Please Google the definition.
It's not a slur. Just because a word offends you doesn't make it a slur.
Google the definition of a man.
That's like saying the N-word is not a slur.
No, the N-word is a slur. Tranny is not a slur.
You want me to read? Okay, let's look up the actual Google definition.
If that's the case, then a lot of people better be suing a lot of porn sites.
Oh yeah.
Is an offensive and derogatory slur for transgender individuals. So how is that not a slur?
It's not, bro. It's not. Just because people are offended, just because people are offended by it doesn't mean it's a slur.
Oh, just because people are offended by the N-word doesn't mean it's a slur.
No, the N-word is a slur. The N-word has actually been used as a true slur.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, people have been again, like Spirit said. If you go on a porn site, then most porn sites should be fucking sued.
I mean, I know that's what y'all doing because y'all don't get no pussy at all. But
okay, all right, yeah, you get a lot of I'm sure you get pussy when you're wearing your dress. Sure.
Sorry to tell you, but
I actually do.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, Maria. I'm sure you do. I'm sure everyone loves the trannies.
Wait, I don't understand that insult. Like when porn's the most searched subject on the internet.
What's up, Melina Chan? Melina Chan's a biological black woman, just so you know. There's also biological black men in the chat, Reborn and Y2 Viral, Octo Commander, if I'm not mistaken. So,
yeah. Yo, what's up, Melina?
No, you're a man, so you should know, but yeah. Biological man.
Well, I wanted to talk about some of the other subjects, but we just got so sidetracked by this.
All right. So you know what?
Calling me slurs.
You know what, Maria? Do you have any final thoughts? And then we can actually get to the actual subjects. So you have any final thoughts on? And say what you want to say. Get it off your chest, and then then we'll move on.
I mean, I think y'all are very bigoted and just a bunch of losers.
I'm just gonna say it, since you're talking shit about me with your big fucking ugly mouth. You're all hateful, fucking racist bigots!
You fucking cuck! I know that's one of your favorite words, you right-wing asshole. Say, come on, cuck! Ask real fucking questions, cuck! And don't be a fucking pussy, because you're a bigoted asshole too. F you.
I think you're a mentally ill tranny. All right, so
that's why you wanted the link to come on, right? That's why you keep watching this podcast, right?
Get Maria out of here. Let's get to the subjects. You see, that's your final point. Say talk your shit now, because you're about to get thrown out of here. So
what is your final point? Y'all would like to say?
We're gonna talk about other subjects. Say your final words, and then we're gonna move on. So say what you gotta say. Where you said we're bigots. What else? Losers. Go ahead. Continue.
Y'all using buzzwords too.
Okay, buzzwords. All right.
Bye, Martin. See you later, Martin.
Okay. So that's it. That's all you got. That's it.
Call me Martin.
Bye, Martin.
All right, get that bitch ass out of here. Get the tranny out of here. All right, that's it.
Call me Martin.
Your intellect is as weak as your dollar. Failure is your destiny. You disrespect yourself and your nation. You are made of stupid.
Oh, Revenant, can you put Luze in timeout or whatever the fuck his name is? Can you just put this guy in timeout? Thank you.
He's still going off in the comments.
I reported your stream. Okay. Who cares, bro?
Well, yeah. What's he saying?
This ain't a multi.
I don't get stuff and
don't even like give that guy attention. Just put him on timeout. Fuck him. Go back into just screaming in the void.
You know what? That dude needs to go. That dude needs to go to Shadow Realm and go fuck.